Well, it's Armed Forces Day here in the Isle of Man, and with me, Brigadier Norman Butler. Your organisation is yet again impeccable. A great parade along the prom, and a lovely turnout of people to watch.
We're delighted. I suppose the biggest single factor was the fact that it didn't rain, although it looked as though it might. And to have reasonably good weather on the day means so much, because a lot of old people saw 150 veterans marching, and I would think the average age must have been approaching 80, which is a sad thing, but that's what's happening with veterans. The national service, who are the bulk of them these days, are all in the late 70s and early 80s.
Let's just run some pictures back here. First of all, the governor turning up, and you introduced him to one of your VIPs. Tell me about that gentleman.
A VIP, a real VIP in my view, Norman Moss, who was a corporal marine at the end of the war, and on D-Day he was a captain of a landing craft. His coxswain is the correct term, and he was driving the thing. And he made 5 trips from the boats onto the beach. On the 5th trip he was sunk. Fortunately quite near the beach, so he could paddle ashore, but under the fire, you've seen the pictures of D-Day.
Yeah.
If you can imagine that, 5 trips backwards and forwards, absolutely tremendous. And the Marines who you've seen on parade today have befriended him, and they're making a great fuss of him, and he's having the time of his life telling them what happened. But he's a lovely man, a very good man.
Well, we're looking at everyone walking along the prom, and some are in wheelchairs, but they've all made the effort. They turned out.
Yes.
And every year you were saying really numbers are depleting in a sense.
Sadly, but in a way that parade looks almost as good as the last 2 or 3 years. I think probably more people are turning out now, although there are actually less people eligible to turn out, less actually registered.
And why do you have it on a Sunday where the UK do it normally on a Saturday, don't they?
We picked a Sunday as the day that the UK give a week in which you could do it at any time, although normally the Armed Forces Day is on the Saturday. But they give a week's bracket so that towns can have it to suit their convenience. And on the Isle of Man, we thought the Sunday was the day which it shouldn't clash with anything of real importance. Obviously, there are other charitable functions going on, but nothing which really would damage us.
Well, festivities go on now because you all go into Villa Marina for an event, don't you? So
we're going in for a service. It's a very nice service. And one of the very moving moments, I don't suppose you catch it on TV, but when everyone's gone in, including the governor, then the serving personnel, of whom we have 28, come in single file, and every year the whole congregation, something like 1,400 people, rises and gives them a standing ovation. That's a very moving moment. The hard-bitten servicemen, the odd one hasn't here,